friends, welcome to Trina's Humble Homestead. So we have our favorite visitors coming to the RV this weekend, the grandkids. I'm so excited. I've got the bunk beds all ready for nap time, sleep time, but I'll be honest, I used to get a little stressed out about what I'll feed them because I definitely don't want to spend a lot of time cooped up in the kitchen worrying about meals, even though I think it's important that they eat healthy, balanced meals. Instead, we like to be outside, playing with the chickens, going to the park, making s'mores, and just soaking up the sunshine. I want to make memories, not menus. And with my garden a hot mess, I don't have lots of fresh food. I figured out a little secret for no cook, no stress RV eating. And I thought I would share that with you for if you want to take it camping anytime as well. And it all starts with one of my favorite places, Sam's Club. Today, I'm going to share the exact meal hack that let me spend less time in the kitchen and more time enjoying my family. This is how we get the most out of our time together. And I'm going to show you exactly how you can do it too. Now, when I say the secret is Sam's Club, I'm not just talking about buying food in bulk. It's a whole strategy. It's about choosing your items carefully. So you basically eliminate any real cooking or cleaning once you get to your campsite, or for me, I'm boondocking. So the goal here is assembly, not to cook from scratch, which seems so crazy to hear coming from me, right? But it's all about convenience. And I've learned to make adjustments, right? At a time like this when everything's packed up in my house. So this is what I'm doing right now so I can enjoy family time. And I thought I would bring it with you. So if you wanted to adapt some of these, maybe if you go on a camping trip, you can use it too. It's a total heat and eat, grab and go mindset. For those of us in an RV, you know that space is precious. The kitchen, if you can see my kitchen there, it's tiny, right? The fridge is even tinier. And honestly, who wants to be stuck inside washing pots and pans while there's a gorgeous sunset happening outside? The whole strategy is taking advantage of all the pre-prepped and ready-made foods that Sam's Club has to offer. We're talking delicious family-made meals with zero effort. This isn't about being lazy. It's about being smart with your time and your vacation time. If you're camping and away, you want to vacate, right? It's about taking that vacation back. All right, let's get into the good stuff. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, my Lanta. Okay, let me get my camera reset. My camera's all crooked. Let me reset this and I will come back. That was no bueno. I'm okay, but let me reset my camera. So that was super fun. You all know how klutzy I am.
A few moments later.
I'll walk you through exactly what I have stocked in my RV now, what I'm going to pick up for this weekend with my grandkids, and for my meals, meal by meal. Breakfast has to be easy and fun. The kids will wake up hungry for an adventure, and I want to be out there with them, not stuck over a stove. So here are some of my favorite no-cook breakfast hacks. First is what I call the instant parfait bar. I grab a big tub of the vanilla Greek yogurt from Sam's Club, a bag of their awesome granola, and a container of fresh berries. The bunnies ate my berries this year. I just line them up on the counter and the kids can build their own parfait. It feels fancy, but it's very healthy. And best of all, 0 pans to wash. It's a simple start to the morning and it takes all of 2 minutes. Another breakfast trick that gives a little more protein is I pre-cook hard-boiled eggs. Now this is actually free for me since I have chicken and I have an abundance of eggs. They're quick for an easy breakfast, a quick snack, and finally, the easiest hack, I'll show you what I got. These are awesome. I get these and maybe just some of their croissants and grab and go. My grandkids love yogurt, so that is always something that is super fast and easy for us to do for breakfast. Lunch is usually just a quick pit stop between activities, so it needs to be satisfying without any fuss or muss. This is where assembling something really shines. My absolute go-to lunch hack is wrap and roll bar. The star of this show is Sam's Club's rotisserie chicken. Now, I love to do a rotisserie chicken. I also got the Sam's Club scallop potatoes. Sometimes I do the potato salad. My grandkids aren't big on the potato salad, so I did get the scallop potatoes for this one. And for dinner, we'll just have the rotisserie chicken and scallop potatoes and maybe some fruit or vegetables or a salad. My grandkids love salad. And then the next day, we'll just use the rotisserie chicken leftovers and we use it for the lunch. I pull off the chicken from the bone, or if we use the shredded pork meals, you can use so many. There are just so many options. Sometimes we'll use the shredded pork and do barbecue pork sandwiches for dinner, and if you just whatever, we use these for whatever the leftover meat is. It's so great. Then I just lay out some big flour tortillas, which I have plenty of those in my freezer from Azure Standard. So for me, I didn't even have to buy any. The shredded meat, the leftover salad that we have, or a bag of salad greens. Or if some of you, your gardens are doing great and you have a salad from your garden, that's great too. And then everybody gets to build their wrap and roll bar. The kids a lot of times just keep it simple with meat and cheese and greens, but you can also put out mustard, salad dressings, whatever. You could throw in salsa and all kinds of things for the adults. And the only cleanup is twisting the tops back into the bags. So that's great too. Another great lunch idea is to use the pre-made salad kits. The cranberry crunch salad is really delicious. Caesar is one of the favorites in our family. And to turn it into a full meal, we can take some of that leftover chicken and just throw that on top. And in less than 5 minutes, you have a huge hearty salad meal. And if you bought one of those big trays of croissants, you can have a croissant with it as well. And in less than 5 minutes, you'd have a big hearty salad that you'd swear came from a restaurant, not when you're out camping. And all you did was toss it all into a bowl for those hot camping days when you want something fresh and not overfilling. Okay, dinner is where the Sam's Club strategy becomes a total lifesaver. After a long day of playing with the grandkids, the very last thing I want to do is tackle a complicated meal, right? This is where I like to embrace the magic of heat and serve. The absolute hero of the whole thing for me is, of course, that rotisserie chicken. That is always the easy to go. My family loves chicken, so that is always easy. But sometimes I don't want chicken. So let me show you what I have in my fridge now. I love this gyros sandwich. This is always a fun thing. And sometimes we also have fresh cucumbers in the garden, but otherwise, look at this tzatziki sauce. I'm super excited about this. And then I got some extra pita bread because I don't know about you, but I love me some pita bread and tzatziki. So I thought that might be a fun Greek meal. And then I was going to pick up, they have a Greek salad. I thought that would be just really fun. My grandkids are pretty adventurous with their eating, so we like to eat all different kinds of food. So I thought that would be really fun to do for a great meal. Another heat and serve is they have the Member Marks chicken pot pie meals. Those are a great heat and serve meal. You just pop it right in your RV oven and wait. It tastes and feels completely homemade. Now, if it's really hot out and you don't want to use your oven, on the side of our RV, we have a little outside grill. We can always do hot dogs and beans and things like that if you do want to do that. Otherwise, they have these heat and serve pulled pork, and I get these slider buns. Let me show you these. I get these slider buns. They are amazing. And we use them for the pulled pork. I also get a thing of chicken salad because they have some really great chicken salad there, or the rotisserie chicken that's left over as well. You know, thinking about these easy foods makes me wonder, what are your go-to easy camping meal? Let me know down in the comments. I'm always up to trying and hearing new ideas. Now for snacks and treats, you cannot have the grandkids over without an arsenal of snacks. This is another spot where Sam's Club really saves the day for me. I like to grab one of those big boxes of fruit snacks. The kids love those. Or some granola bars, Cliff bars. Those are quick, easy snacks when you hear the little kids say, "I'm starving." Or I picked up some cherries. I have those in the fridge too. Cherries and these little plums, grapes, bananas. They have such a great assortment of fruits right now. So I love to have fresh fruits around the house. And of course, dessert. We love to have campfire s'mores when we are camping or when it's just nice outside. But they always have bakery goods, like their trays of cookies or brownie. It's easy and delicious, and it makes those grandkids feel spoiled, which, let's be honest, it's really part of my job. And here's a little tip for the grown-ups. I love grabbing a bag of their pre-cooked shrimp in a jar of cocktail sauce. It feels like such a fancy treat on a hot afternoon. And all you have to do is open the bag. So you know, when you really get down to it, this whole strategy has never really been about the food. It's about what the time you save gives you back. By taking all that cooking and cleaning off my plate, I'm giving myself the gift of being present. That hour I would have spent chopping vegetables and washing dishes, that's an hour I get to play with my grandkids. Spending time outside, reading, going to the park. The brain power I would have used planning 3 meals a day is now free for being silly. Go figure. For really listening to their stories and for not being too exhausted to stay up a little later to look at the stars. There can be this pressure, especially on moms and grandmas, to show our love through big home-cooked meals, but I've learned that real love is shared through moments, not menus. They're not gonna remember the food, they're gonna remember the laughter and the things that we do. And the feeling of just being together. Give yourself permission to take a shortcut once in a while. I know that's really what I'm doing this weekend. It's really one of the best things that I can do for myself and my family. It's about choosing connection over complication every time. So there you have it, my big secret to a no-cook, no-stress RV camping. It's just a small little trip to Sam's Club. By leaning on their amazing prepared foods. And if you don't have a Sam's Club membership, you could use Costco, Walmart, Aldi. They all have similar prepared foods. Just find what works for you. I've totally transformed our camping trip. Yes, my grandkids and I are playing camping this weekend. So Harrison keeps saying, Grandma, can I come to your house? I'm like, you can come to the camper. So they're very excited about it. I get to be the fun, relaxed grandma this weekend. And we all get to eat fun, delicious meals without any of the stress and mess. I really hope these ideas help you on your next camping trip, or even at a time where you just need some convenience meals to have at home for a break, or if you're just trying to get through a busy week at home. Remember, the goal here is to make memories, not just meals. If you found these tips helpful, please give this video a thumbs up and think about subscribing for more fun tips and ideas that can make your life a little bit easier and a lot more joyful. Thanks so much for watching. Happy camping, be blessed, and remember, you are loved. Bye!